A 10 on the night.
Four on two, pull-up jumper. Corey Sanders connects. Henry spins underneath. Now Graham kicks it to Cox. The left-hander is fouled by Corey Sanders. Some free throws coming up for DeMarco Cox.
Well, Chris Warren making things look so easy, and here he is. I didn't think he was quite ready to shoot that shot. I didn't think he would make that one because it looked like he was a little bit caught by surprise when Graham pitched it out to him. But he had enough time to gather himself, get comfortable with it. Drained another three-point shot. He's only missed 2 shots on the night. 22 points, a handful of assists. And just rolling, looking very comfortable as a leader of this club. That was a little bit of a question. You had Terrico White kind of take charge for the Rebels 2 years ago after Warren suffered the knee injury, and then having those two guys playing together along with a Neil Polonese, you know, a little bit questionable about, okay, who's the leader of this team? Who's the point guard? Who is going to handle the ball and create things? No questions about that right now. Chris Warren, the absolute leader of this club, and he is doing it very, very well.
What's up with that beard? I mean, it begs the question, what's up with the beard, right?
That's a fine question. All I can say is his beard looks a lot better than mine would look if I attempted to grow one with all the gray that would show up in it. Kind of a 70s retro look for Chris Warren with that beard.
Now, you played in the 80s. Did you have anybody on your team at Vanderbilt have any beards?
I don't remember any facial hair among those clean-cut 1980s polo shirt-wearing Commodores.
I didn't think we'd see any beards. Wait to see him?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
He didn't have any rules about earrings, facial hairs, reverse layup is good by Ian Francis.
Well, having spent a lot of time coaching in the 70s, Coach Newton, his only rule was just don't get out of the normal look of everybody else on campus.
Ole Miss in control here at home. Their lead is 17. Alcorn, though, making a little bit of noise here in the second half. 79, but in 1980, under legendary coach Davey Whitney, went to the NCAA tournament that year and became the first historically black college to win an NCAA tournament game when they knocked off Mississippi State back in 1980. He was a big part of that, and his coach, Davey Whitney, has just been elected into the College Basketball Hall of Fame. Congrats to him for a 35-year career. Most of those years down at Alcorn State.
Played for Coach Dave Whitney at a All-Star Game Sports Festival, 1985, down in Baton Rouge. Great guy.
Zach Graham with that basket. But a lot of history with Alcorn State. And Larry Smith trying to get them back to where they're a respectable team that's talked about in the SWAC as a possible championship team, but certainly it's an uphill battle at this point for the Braves.
We've seen flashes from this Alcorn State club. The turnovers have been the big problem for them during the season, and tonight as well. You know, they're playing right along with Ole Miss, only trailing by 4, but then the turnovers crop up and things get out of hand.
In and out, no good. DeMarco Cox with that rebound.
Look at that.
6'8", 295. Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, right?
Putting it on the floor, gliding to the basket. You know, first catching the ball, that's not easy on the move in that pick and roll situation. DeMarco Cox is impressive.
Has 9 points, went off the season high. That came against Mississippi Valley State. So DeMarco Cox joined the SWAC competition. Shot clock at 5. Devontae Ingram trying to get a shot off, won't happen. Taken away by Nelson. He is all alone. He'll lay it up and in. Nelson now with 12 points.
A lot of impressive pieces for this Rebel ball club. Build around Chris Warren. This Ole Miss club looking like a team to be reckoned with in the SEC West.
Graham with that rebound. Zach has 7 of the team's 25 rebounds. Left that jumper a little bit short. Ingram. Inside it goes to Ian Francis. Nice little move in the paint for Francis.
Very slick maneuver coming across the lane.
Graham back the other way in a hurry. That goes down, and Ole Miss's lead is 25.
The pace of this game has gone up, not to Alcorn State's advantage.
Henry with the rebound. Terrence outlet to Zach Graham. Gets it to Chris Warren. Back to Graham. Pull-up jumper. No good. Cox the rebound and the putback with the right hand didn't go down. Big fella getting a little tired right now.
Yes, he is. We have switched ends of the court quite a few times here in the last few minutes. DeMarco searching for oxygen.
Standing in the middle of the paint. That SEC logo. Looking for some oxygen. Blocked by Henry. Cox standing flat-footed gets the block.
Still breathing heavily.
Zach Graham won't go, but most importantly for Cox, a time to catch his breath. The big fella sucking a little wind over there in the Ole Miss bench. There's been a drought of having a Mississippian on this team. And now they're also bringing in some recruits. I think 3 out of the 34 that they have signed are also from the state of Mississippi. A couple of them down in Jackson, including one from Provine, which was such a good connection back in the day. Justin Reed, part of the Provine posse back in the day.
Aaron Harper, David Sanders. These guys that came in 2000. Ole Miss, a solid club here under Andy Kennedy. He's done a nice job. 3 20-win seasons out of his first 4 years. A couple of SEC West Division titles. Rebel basketball program on solid footing and trying to take that next step forward.
Well, they got a chance to claim a West championship when you look at what's in front of them. And I think that I would think that adds a little pressure to Coach Kennedy when you look around and see where the West is, and now expectations kind of fall on your shoulders, and hey, this is for you to take.
Well, I think though the biggest pressure point is the NCAA tournament drought. Ole Miss with the longest NCAA tournament drought of SEC teams since 2002 that they've been to the NCAAs, and he's got the West Division titles. He's done that. But taking that next step and being an NCAA tournament team, that's what he's looking for.
Francis gets the basket with 12:13 to go. Excuse me, 24-point game. Will Bogan getting some minutes.
Chris Warren has had a very good night, getting a well-deserved break. Alcorn State in the zone defense. The Rebels didn't attack it very well that trip.
McDonald, little floater. That doesn't go. Here's Bogan back the other way.
Got to penetrate against this zone defense. Can't just pass it around the perimeter. The Rebels are yet to get that basketball into the teeth of the zone.
The 3 by Williams is good. Donald Williams knocks down the jump shot.
First made 3-pointer on the season. Donald Williams only his third game to play for the Rebels.
Here's Baker. He rips the net from the corner.
Williams left him, chasing the basketball. Can't lead Marquise Baker. He will drain those shots. He's definitely going to shoot it. If you leave him open, he'll drill.
Here's Henry. Fresh shot clock by the Rebels. Donald Williams, who started his collegiate career at Kentucky before going to junior college and winding up here at Ole Miss. Not a good pass. Terrence Henry trying to recover on the defensive end. Nice save. Now Short has it to Bogan. Slapped out of bounds. Getting, I guess you could say, a little sloppy out there. That'll take us to our media timeout with 10:19 to go. Ole Miss out in control. They lead by 24 here at home.
Leslie, the advantage on that. Always in the SEC, great athleticism. It's going to be a fun year, 2011. I'm excited about it. Happy New Year, everybody.
Donald Williams knocks down another jump shot. Trying to get himself some more time on this Ole Miss team. Here's Nick Williams around to Donald Williams. Short, 2 free throws coming up for the youngster.
Good job by Stedman Short. He's getting bumped around, spun around, but he hung with that basketball. Stedman Short, who is not dating Oprah, by the way.
I got that. I got that. I almost didn't want to acknowledge.
I am easily amused, sorry.
Stedman Short, the junior college transfer. He started his career at High Point, then went to Chipola Junior College before finding his way to Oxford. He is originally out of Simpsonville, South Carolina. Misfires on that free throw. Rebound comes to Jamar Ragland. Henry grabs the rebound. Will Bogan with 9.5 to play. Will line up the three, and he knocks it down.
Nicely done, Will, in his 6th appearance on the season. Very confident with that jumper.
A lot of dribbling going on by Jamar Ragland. Gets it inside. Michael Starks couldn't finish. Here's Bogan.
Slick pass that time by Corey Sanders. Starks couldn't quite get it home.
So here's 2 down. The play 2 down. Let's see how this unfolds.
See, now you're helping the scout for everybody else in the league. AK's going to be mad at you.
Williams. Collision on the baseline, and it'll be Alcorn State basketball. Foul on Alcorn's Alex Savannah. That'll be his 2nd. Nick Williams takes a seat. Zach Graham back on the floor. He'll inbound the basketball.
Solid performance this evening from Ole Miss. In control throughout this game.
Offensive foul on Terrence Henry.
Caught him with the push off there, trying to work his way to the basket.
There's been a lot of talk lately, Barry, about a new basketball arena here in Oxford, Mississippi. Pete Boone telling everybody to calm down. It's at least 5-6 years away before that would become a reality, or at least the prospects of that becoming a reality. But, you know, around here. I mean, let's face it, these people, they're clamoring. They have a brand new basketball practice facility, which is something Andy